Keir Starmer, the leader of the Labour Party, has found himself in a troubling situation following his recent speech in Northern Ireland. Once viewed as a steady, if somewhat reserved, figure in British politics, Starmer's latest remarks have sparked considerable controversy. Many now question whether he is truly in touch with the concerns of everyday citizens. His speech, meant to address the growing unrest in Northern Ireland, has been criticized as tone-deaf, leaving many people in the region feeling alienated and misrepresented. Before we discuss Starmer's speech and its subsequent fallout, I encourage you to like and subscribe to our channel. We're building a community that doesn't shy away from tough conversations and seeks to uncover the truth behind the headlines. Now, let's explore what happened during Starmer's visit to Northern Ireland, why it has caused such a stir, and what it means for his leadership. Yesterday, Keir Starmer made a highly publicized trip to Northern Ireland, a region that has long been at the center of political tension within the United Kingdom. His visit included meetings with John Boucher, the Chief Constable of the Police Service of Northern Ireland, injured police officers, and representatives from minority communities. The purpose of these meetings was to address the recent disturbances that have plagued the region, leading to numerous arrests and criminal charges. During his speech, Starmer condemned the violence, describing it as intolerable and racist. He argued that the actions of those involved do not reflect the modern, forward-looking Northern Ireland that he knows. While these statements might seem straightforward, they have sparked a significant backlash, with many interpreting Starmer's words as equating opposition to illegal immigration with racism.
The disorder is intolerable. It is incapable of justification. It's clearly racist, and it does not represent the modern, forward-looking Northern Ireland that I know that this place is. So I'm very pleased to achieve all those three things today and to work with all communities, to work with PSNI and others to ensure that we handle this situation, not just the immediate disorder, but also the longer-term work that's necessary to ensure that we have that one Northern Ireland approach that I know represents the Northern Ireland, a modern Northern Ireland of the future.
This is where the controversy lies. Starmer's comments have been perceived by many as a broad-brush dismissal of legitimate concerns about illegal immigration. In regions like Northern Ireland, where identity and community are deeply intertwined with politics, such comments can be incredibly polarizing. Many people in the region are concerned about the impact of illegal immigration on their communities, not out of racism, but because of genuine fears about safety, cultural change, and national identity. By failing to acknowledge these concerns, Starmer risks alienating a significant portion of the electorate. This isn't just a Northern Ireland issue. Across the UK, there are growing concerns about immigration and national identity, fueled by a variety of factors, including economic uncertainty, cultural shifts, and the aftermath of Brexit. These concerns are not limited to fringe groups. They are shared by many ordinary citizens who feel that their voices are not being heard by the political establishment. For Starmer, this situation presents a significant challenge. As the leader of the Labour Party, he must navigate a delicate balance between addressing the concerns of a diverse electorate and maintaining a clear stance against racism and bigotry. However, by painting those who are concerned about illegal immigration with such a broad brush, he risks deepening the divisions within the UK rather than bridging them. The response to Starmer's speech has been swift and, in many cases, harsh. Critics have accused him of being out of touch with the realities faced by ordinary citizens, particularly those in regions like Northern Ireland where the issue of immigration is particularly sensitive. The backlash has raised serious questions about Starmer's ability to connect with voters and to lead the Labour Party into the next general election. In addition to the controversy surrounding Starmer's speech, another incident has added fuel to the fire. Ashraf Dabous, the deputy imam at the Lewisham Islamic Center in London, has made inflammatory remarks that have further heightened tensions. In a recent sermon, Dabous blamed Zionists for the violent immigration riots that have erupted across the UK. He claimed that the rioters were being manipulated by supporters of Israel to discredit Muslims. These comments, though unfounded and divisive, have drawn significant attention. The Lewisham Islamic Center has a history of controversy, particularly with its head imam, Shakil Beg. In 2016, a High Court judge found that Beg had been promoting extremist views and encouraging religious violence. Despite this, Beg remains in his position, and the mosque continues to receive government funding for various community programs, including educational initiatives. The mosque's activities, including hosting school children from the local borough, have raised serious concerns about the potential spread of extremist views within the community. This situation highlights the complexities of managing community relations in the UK, particularly in areas where tensions over immigration and national identity are already high. While Starmer's speech and the incident at the Lewisham Islamic Center have dominated headlines, another significant event is unfolding in the UK. King Charles is set to visit Southport today to offer his support to those affected by a tragic stabbing incident that shocked the nation. Last month, a horrific attack in Southport resulted in the deaths of 3 young children and injuries to several others. The incident, which has been widely condemned, has had profound implications for the local community and the country as a whole. King Charles's visit is a poignant reminder of the need for unity and compassion in the face of such tragedies. He is expected to meet with emergency workers, residents, and the families of those affected by the attack. His visit comes at a time when the UK is grappling with a series of crises, including the aftermath of the Southport stabbings and the subsequent riots that have spread across the country. The riots, which erupted in the wake of the Southport attack, have led to hundreds of arrests and charges. The violence has further strained an already tense national atmosphere, with concerns about public safety and social cohesion at the forefront of many people's minds. King Charles, who has been receiving daily briefings on the situation, has taken a keen interest in the efforts to restore peace and order. As we reflect on these events, it's clear that the UK is at a critical juncture. The issues of immigration, national identity, and community relations are deeply intertwined and require careful, thoughtful leadership. Keir Starmer's recent speech in Northern Ireland, however, seems to have missed the mark, raising serious questions about his ability to address these complex issues in a way that resonates with the public. For Starmer, the coming weeks will be crucial. He will need to carefully navigate the fallout from his speech and work to rebuild trust with voters who feel alienated by his remarks. Whether he can do so successfully remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. The stakes are high, not just for Starmer, but for the Labour Party and the country as a whole. In conclusion, what do you think of Starmer's Northern Ireland speech? Do you believe he's out of touch with the concerns of ordinary citizens, or is he addressing a serious issue in the right way? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to join our fast-growing community. Together, we can continue to explore the critical issues that shape our world. Take care, stay informed, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.